Hey folks, and welcome to another video. It's my annual Christmas camp that I normally do with Matilda, but obviously we've got a new addition this year, which is little Fern, 9 months old. They're only staying for the afternoon because it's too cold to keep Fern in the tent, as I said in the last video. They're just having a little nap at the moment, hence the whispering. I'll show you how I set up the tent, time-lapse that, and then you don't really need to see how I set up all my sleeping system. You've seen that before in a previous episode as well. But at the moment I've just got the fire going, waiting for that to burn to coals. And then we can start getting the Dutch oven on with the turkey, roast potatoes, roast carrots, roast parsnips, peas, pigs in blankets, the bloody lot, stuffing, forgot the stuffing. Yeah, so thanks for joining me once again, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so you just saw how I set up the cozy shack. As you can see, it's just like 2 straps, tree to tree, hoist it up like a normal tarp, then peg the walls out. And then now it's time to set up the stove. So I've got the Pomoly T-Brick Mini 2.0. It's about 2 kilos, something like that, and packs down very small. But this is the stove that's going to keep me warm in the evening and keep Fern warm, more importantly. This is of the stove body itself and the flue. Both are made of titanium, very lightweight. The flue's the interesting bit. It comes wrapped up like this, but then you have to roll it all the way out on your first burn and then get it to form a tube. It's easier if I show you, but once it's been burnt, it's got a memory, so now when I roll this out, it should automatically form itself into the flue. Comes with these rings, and then you'll see what I mean now. And that's it. One flue. Let's take you around the back and show you how it sets up inside the tent. Okay, this is a spark arrestor. This goes at the top of the flue, so any sparks that do happen to get out will be caught and they don't burn the top, but the chances of that happen are slim because there's a baffle inside the actual stove itself. So on the tent, you can see that is a stove jack, which is basically made of Teflon, so it can't melt, and you pop the flue through there and attach it to the stove on the inside. Okay, that's the stove all set up. I'm not going to show you how I set up all my gear. There's a previous video on that, on how I set up my sleep system. But I'll get that set up now, and then no doubt Matilda will make it at home as she always does. A nice time. You're snuggly. Okay, so for today's meals, we've got the two Dutch ovens out. We've got the normal Dutch oven, which has got boiling potatoes in at the moment. That was been on for maybe 10 minutes. And then we've got Big Bertha. And because there's only two of us eating, we haven't bothered with a turkey crown. Just a gigantic turkey thigh, which is sat on some onions just to keep it off the bottom. And the trick for this is you don't want to boil it. You see how I've got it just under some coals that side whilst the fire's going this side. I may have to keep moving things about, but you don't want it too hot. That's going to be about 2 hours, maybe, something like that. Yeah, I'll add with the cooking outside, you've got to sort of guess as you go, really. It's not like putting it on gas Mark 9 and all that, but it's never taken me more than 2 hours. Just shuffle things about. I'll put some coals on the top in a minute, and essentially this is cast iron. You see, it becomes a Bushcraft oven. You've got heat from the top, heat from the outside, and the cast iron will absorb the heat and hopefully cook everything nice and evenly. And there we have it, a full turkey, parsnip, carrot, potato and pigs in blankets with peas dinner. Fern agrees, as you can tell. Time to tuck in.